सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्यो मा अमृतंगमय। शांति शांति शांति। Good evening. The meaning of the first prayer that we have been saying for the last 15 days is given on page number 11. Many of you may be knowing the meaning of the prayer already. So, the prayer is also given on page number 10. The third and fourth stanzas of the prayer on page number 10 we have chanted. So the meaning of it is Sarve bhavantu sukinaha, may all be happy. Sarve santu niramaya, may all be free from disease. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu, may all realize what is good. Ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhaved, may none be subject to misery. So this is the great prayer, Sarve bhavantu sukinaha, may all be happy. So we all pray to God to avoid misery, to come out of misery or to escape sorrow, troubles. We pray to God. But you all have to pray for the welfare and for the happiness and joy of all the human beings. So these prayers are universal prayers. Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha, sarve santu niramaya. Not that only Indians should be happy, the entire world may be happy. So if you pray from the bottom of the heart, if your prayer is sincere, the universal force, the cosmic consciousness which is God, which has created this universe and running this universe, will be pleased with your prayer. Having pleased with your prayer, He actually can help millions and millions of people come out of sorrow and suffering. Saints, people who are really have expanded consciousness, who really identify with all life, they may not be in the midst of the people. They may not be preaching any doctrine or gospel. They live in a far corner of the earth. From that, maybe some tiny hut or a cave or from a small dwelling, humble dwelling. They say such prayers from the deepest core of their being, from the bottom of their heart, and they help millions and millions of people in the world. Many people, probably the world won't know that they have prayed. మన ఇంట్లో మనకు కొంత ఆనందం కలిగింది, something good happened in our family. That has not happened because of our own account. Somebody else has prayed. Somebody else has invoked the blessings of the Lord upon us. Okay, that's why Vivekananda would say expansion is life, contraction is death. Today what is happening in our society? We are all becoming narrow and narrow. I and mine, myself and my family. Why can't you expand your family? Why can't you make it bigger and bigger? This entire society is my family. The whole country is my family. The whole world is my family. So, bhava daridryam, okay, this contraction in thought, contraction feeling need not be there, right? We may not help the entire world. It's not in our power. It's not in our means. But God can help the whole world, whole universe, because He has created it. But by praying to the divine, if your prayer is unselfish and sincere, immense good will happen to the world. But most of us don't know. Our rishis have recognized this. That's why they always would say universal prayers. May everybody be happy. May none be subject to misery. May none contract any disease. Those universal prayers have been happening in this culture for millennia. Okay, for millennia, for centuries they have said such prayers. That's the reason India is a land of peace. India is a land of blessedness. We may be poor compared to many other countries. There may be poverty and other issues we have. But when it comes to tolerance, when it comes to accepting all paths, when it comes to harmony and peace, this country has contributed immensely, phenomenally, okay, for human consciousness to evolve. Sometimes we don't know, we don't understand when you are in this soil, the greatness of this country and civilization. Most of us actually have not experienced any war zone. ఒక యుద్ధ భూమిలో ఉండటం అంటే, ఒక యుద్ధం జరుగుతున్నటువంటి ప్రాంతంలో ఉండటం అంటే అది ఎలాంటి నరకమో. దట్ పీస్లెస్నెస్ ఈజ్ సచ్ ఎ టార్చర్. యూ వుడ్ ప్రిఫర్ డెత్ టు లైఫ్. యూ వుడ్ ప్రిఫర్ డెత్ టు లైఫ్ ఇన్ సచ్ ఎ సిచ్యువేషన్. అది జీవితం కాదు, మరణం కాదు, ఆ మధ్యలో. We all have challenges, we all have sufferings, everybody has some kind of suffering. But the suffering what we have is nothing compared to the suffering, you know, the people in some part of the globe experiencing. Just imagine the plight of Ukrainians and Russians living in the border, and also, we don't know when the missile will come and fall upon you. They live in fear. Every day you get to see the visuals, the same visuals. Somebody had died somewhere. I was telling in the morning also. From Russian side, we don't have statistics. Ukrainian side, 10,000 young men have lost their limbs. Kallu chetulu, a missile badi vallu. People who are in their early 30s, they have to lead that crippled life for the rest of it. The pain of it, the agony of it. You really feel you will pray for them automatically, because we can't go there and help them. Nobody is in a position to help now. But you can pray, you can invoke the blessings of the Lord upon. May they not hate each other. మా విద్విషావహై. ఆ రెండు దేశాల మధ్యలో ఏదైతే విద్వేషం ఉందో, ఆ విద్వేషం, there be not be that kind of hatred between the two countries. Like similarly Gaza, that intense hatred between two countries, two populations. We may pray to God that there will not be any hatred and, okay, ill will between the two. So this is very, very important. To create wealth, to create prosperity when there is peace is easy. When there is no peace, when people are hating each other in the name of religion or in the name of nationality or for some other identity, so you won't be able to possible. You have prosperity but you can't enjoy because you hate each other and fight with each other. So this culture in that way has promoted to, okay, universal peace and harmony like no other culture in the world. So I have said so many times on these things. You have become, I think, okay, you have observed some of these thoughts well. I consider, you see, spoken English and foreign language can be learned from any other institute. Having come to this institute, okay, the greatest good fortune that you had is this, getting exposed to the thoughts of Vivekananda, getting introduced to the life of a great personality like Swami Vivekananda. In my opinion, I consider him, in my personal estimation, was the greatest man born in the second millennium. Okay, we are in third millennium. Second millennium పుట్టిన అందరి వ్యక్తుల కన్నా ఈయన గొప్ప వ్యక్తి అని నేను భావిస్తాను. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ సేయింగ్ దిస్ బికాజ్ ఐఎమ్ ఇన్ రామకృష్ణ మిషన్, వేర్ ఐ have read Vivekananda, I have read his life, and I'm still exploring him. I don't say that I have exhausted him, I have understood him completely. What I have known is very little. Some of the statements, though he lived only for 39 years, the breadth of the statement, the vastness, the depth of the quotations are so powerful. They are beyond the ken of my intellect. నా బుద్ధికి పరిధి అవతల్లో ఉన్నాయి. Still so I'm exploring, I'm trying to understand him more and more. So, make Vivekananda your guide, companion, philosopher for life. You will gain immensely, okay? మీ యొక్క లైఫ్ గ్రాఫ్ ఇట్లా వస్తే ఇలా పోతూ అలా వెళుతుంది ఒకటేసారి జంప్, క్వాంటమ్ జంప్ విల్ బి దేర్. Because you have been introduced to a great personality, now you have fallen in love with him, you will explore him, you will read him. Your intellectual capacities will expand. As a personality, as a human being, you will grow. There will be a quantum leap in your personality and your character. That will be a blessing to your family, to your friends, and to the country ultimately. So, explore him further. I could cover only 1/6 of the quotations that are there in this book. Those of you who will be with us, okay, for September, December session also, we will be interacting again. More prayer meetings you will get to attend. But those of you who are in communication English 2, who are not going to continue from the next level onwards, I wish you all the best for those students, online students. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to serve you. Hope our teachers have made it a joyful journey to all of you learning language online. So, wherever you may be, next session onwards, if you are not with us, but our blessings will be with you. Our association is an eternal association. So, offline students, you all have worked so hard. I'm very happy to see so many of you here in 36th class. I wish you all the best for your final exam and also for Viva-Vos. Please give the pleasure of your company for some more time. Okay? Be with us. If you are in senior, you can go for, you can study further, and communicative English, you can study also first level. Or second level also you can continue. If you are in basic, you can join junior. If you are junior, if you can come senior. Okay? Write the exam well. Don't take it that seriously. I know you all have been very studious, so you all will get promoted for sure. So all the best once again. అందరికీ కూడా జన్మాష్టమి శుభాకాంక్షలు. 6 గంటలకు అక్కడ పూజ స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది మాకు అక్కడ పూజా మందిరంలో. పూజ will continue up to 8:30. So after the class, if you have time, if you wish, if you are interested, you may participate in the celebration. There will be dinner prasad at 8:30. So all the best once again. Thank you so much.